So what's going on, guys? Robox here, and welcome back to some more of our 2021 MotoGP modded career mode. And today we're heading into the next two rounds, which is Japan and is it Phillip Island? It might be Phillip Island. Again, I can't remember what the second race is, but if we look at the championship, we lead by 7 points, and it's coming down to the crunch time. So every race matters from this point on, especially. So yeah, Oliveira is going to be looking to make his way closer to ourselves and Marquez, and we're going to be looking to extend our lead. But it's very much a three-way fight at the minute between ourselves on the Yamaha, Marquez on the Honda, and Oliveira on the KTM. So I've done qualifying off camera, and we took pole position over Alex Rins on the Suzuki. Oliveira's on the front row as well, so it's going to be interesting to see how he launches off of the line. And where's Marc Marquez? That's the question. We'll take a look at Danilo Petrucci near the back, but Marc Marquez is there, P4. We've all gone for the same tyres, the front four, medium front, medium rear. So let's see what we can do heading into turn number one. We're going to be on the outside, but of course we've got that crucial pole position. We've been very good at getting pole this season, so let's crack on then. Lights are going to go out then, and we're going to be heading down to turn number one as we get our launch. Look to the right, and Rins. Oh man, Rins isn't really in the championship fight, and there's Oliveira's nose. Oh, felt like the front end was going to fold then. And look at Morbidelli getting up there. It's Rins that leads then. And I don't know where Marquez is. Pretty sure I just saw him behind, but I can't see him now. So Rins leads from Oliveira, Morbidelli, and then ourselves in P4. So Oliveira getting that jump, which is exactly what he needed to do. And I've got Fabio Quartararo right behind me on the factory Yamaha, our bike from 2020, of course. If we're speaking from the point of view of Valentino Rossi, there is a Honda behind Quartararo who's behind us. And I believe, yes, it is Pol Espargaro who's just got the jump on Quartararo too. So I have no idea where Marc Marquez is. He must have made a mistake into turn number one or something, because he's nowhere to be seen, which is going to affect his championship right at the end of the season with what? There's potentially, is it 3 or 4 rounds after this? I can't quite remember. I think it might be 3 after this race, so that's going to be interesting. Quartararo's back through on Pol Espargaro. Marc Marquez is back with Lecuona. Can we see him on the stack on the left? No, but I've ran it deep into turn number one. Come on, sort the braking zones out. Feeling the pressure a little bit. We've got the championship lead, but it's all very tight. We can't afford to make mistakes, so if I have to concede a little bit, we will. And it does look like Mark is way back in 20th position or something. Oh no, he's with Lecuona. Must be around P12 or so. I'm not feeling this medium front tyre. The soft was a lot better for us in qualifying, but obviously you got to think of the race when it comes to tyre selection for your race setup. But at the minute, struggling in the braking zones. I haven't got much feel in the front end, so I get the feeling that if I pull the brake, we're just going to fold it. So therefore I'm not braking as hard, and we're overshooting up our braking zones, so that's not fun. Look at this, yeah, a little bit deep again, and Pol Espargaro now seems to be past Quartararo. Wonder if Quartararo will get him back into this final corner. No. So we're very much losing touch with the front runners. I'll say I'm not getting the feeling from the front end that I want, and that's affecting us. What is the gap? It's got to be well over a second right now. Gonna use some power mode 2 just to help us along. And right, we've got to watch out for Pol Espargaro behind, who will go for the overtake if the opportunity's there, but pretty sure you'll be able to time the braking zones that we're just not feeling 100%. But if I get P4 out of this race, I'll be more than chuffed. Marquez is currently battling with Zarco on that Pramac. Marquez P12. So this is Oliveira's chance. This is exactly what Oliveira needs. Us struggling under pressure from Marquez's teammate Pol Espargaro, and a mistake, I can only assume, from Marc Marquez to put him down in the mid-pack. So it's Oliveira's dream come true, his chance to get back nearer the front of the championship. Oh, look at that horrible run deep into turn 9. 46.4 from Oliveira, and look at him. He is right on the back of Rins. This is Oliveira's chance. This is perfect for Miguel Oliveira to get himself back nearer the front of the championship right now, and trying to get some heat into the front tyre, trying to get some of that feeling, but with that comes added risk. And at the minute we've got Pol Espargaro glued to the back of us, not making it easy for us. He's getting faster and faster each lap. He's pushing us along effectively, I think. So I mean the gap's stabilised to the front 3. I mean, well, let's see what it is as we're going to come through the next split very soon. I think it's about 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds. 1.6. So yeah, it's hovering about that 1.5 second mark. So with 2 laps to go. Look at Pole. I'm having to go a little bit defensive as we head into turn number 1 and down the front straight. He is right with us. If we're not careful, we're going to get demoted to P5 right now. 1.2 is the gap. We seem to be dropping Pol Espargaro a little bit on this lap, but look at that huge stoppie from this Yamaha. It's going to offset us into that braking zone. But Espargaro a little bit under pressure behind from Quartararo. But right now, we seem to be closing down Morbidelli a little bit, but I feel like it's too little too late. 46.2 from Rins. 45.7. I knew that lap felt a lot better. That's almost half a second quicker than Rins. If I can... I can't go a second quicker surely on this lap. No, we're not going to be able to close them down. Gap's probably just over a second. I mean, I got power mode too, so that might help us out a little bit. Maybe our tyres are in better shape. The gap's a second. Nah, no way we can close these guys down. Not unless Morbidelli makes a mistake, and you can see in that braking zone. This Yamaha, I'm not feeling it on the medium tyres. Not here at least. So then, pretty uneventful race to be honest. But very much damage limitation against Miguel Oliveira, and Rins taking the win is good for us. Marquez struggled, so the championship is going to look pretty interesting. I mean, yeah, look at that. Marquez drops down to P3, but Oliveira, we've still got a healthy lead to him, 12 points. So let's head into the next round then. So then the great Phillip Island always throws up some fantastic racing. So we're here in Q1 then. Let's see if we can get ourselves through. 7 minutes to go in the session. So not an ideal opening lap then. Our pace is off a little bit. You're going to see as we cross the line, we're 0.8 off easily. Over a second off in Q1. Oh no, this could end badly. Look at Bagnaia, please see us. Let's see how things go through this first sector on this second lap, because we almost lost the rear end as we got on the grass there. Did you see that? Let's see them. See, personal best, but almost half a second off still. This isn't going very well. Oh, huge crash in qualifying 1. And that's us out of the session. And it's stone dead last from the championship leader. This isn't good. This really isn't good. I was struggling, and then at the end, just pushing it too hard at the final corner, and we got on the grass, and that's it, qualifying over. So could this be how our championship season unfolds? We're coming from the back of the grid either way, which means we're going to have to risk it. I'm going for a soft front, medium rear. Hopefully that combo works out. Marquez is going for a soft front and soft rear. I can't see how that's going to work. Same with Vinales, but coming from the back of the grid then. Oliveira's there in the middle of the first row. Middle of the second row is Marc Marquez. Can the Suzukis do us a favour? Can Vinales do us a favour? Let's go then. We're going to have to be aggressive from the start. But from the back of the grid, we are away. Come on, Petronas Yamaha, let's do this. Turn 1 is going to be... Oh, it's going to be a nightmare trying to find our way through this field. Oh, contact with the Sky Rider there. Oh, can we sneak underneath? Whoa! Sneaking. I wonder if a sneaking under caused Martin to fall off. I didn't get a chance to see him. I didn't see him in there, so I don't know what happened. I'm just speculating, but into P13 already, and now on the brakes. Come on, Valet. We might be the oldest rider on the grid, but we got a mission. We're championship leader right now. Power mode 2. We've gone for it at the start of this Grand Prix. Rins is here, and look at this from the back of the grid. What a start! I'm going back into power mode 2. Not leaving any performance out there on the table. Sneaking round Rins and underneath of Quartararo. What a start! P22 to P7. This is everything we need. Very much going to be another damage limitation race, but if I can find ourselves up to the podium, we're lucky in the way that we lead the championship right now. So if I can do enough damage limitation, then we should be able to hold on to the championship lead at least. But let's go out the final corner. Pol Espargaro is next in P6. I've still got Quartararo behind us in P8. And look at him with this slipstream. Here he comes. Oh, he's not going to try him on the outside, surely, is he? No, he's not. It's turn number 1 then, doing corner. Tricky old corner, especially on warm race tyres, so watch out later in the race. We're going to have to take it easy. But Oliveira's at the front and he's checking out. Mir's there, P2. Marquez, he's seeing Oliveira's form this episode, and he's going to have to get past Mir. Pretty sharpish. So, oh, look how deep we are into turn 4. Wow. Having to avoid Quartararo there. Evasive action. But we're back on Terraforma, and we're going to be going after Pol Espargaro. Alex Marquez right there too. So let's keep going. Can we close down the HRC man ahead? Well, I hope so. Oliveira 26.4. 27 flat. Oliveira's properly checking out right now, going over half a second quicker than us on that lap. We're currently in P7, lap number 3 out of 7, and we're going to have to see if we can catch up. But Mir's being dropped right now, and Marquez is stuck in P3, so this is good. But Oliveira's the man on the move this episode. This is very much his episode. He is in form today. We've been working away, chipping away at this gap, and we're just about 2/10 back off of Espargaro, so now's the time to try and find the area to make the move. But the soft front tyre seems to be working for us, getting alongside Espargaro. Hard rear tyre might have been a good choice, but we can make the medium work. Potentially a hard rear would have been too hard, and we wouldn't have got decent lap time, but let's see. Right now it's just Oliveira. He is rider of the day, surely, if he can keep this pace up. 26.3. Ooh, 26.3 from us. That was a good lap time, but look at the left hand side of the rear tyre. Now we're going to have to be careful. Just a little bit of caution on the left hand side. But, you know, we dropped back a little bit from pole down that front straight. So we're going to have to work some magic if we can. This middle sector here was where we were really able to close down Espargaro on the last lap, so this braking zone seemed to work pretty well for us. So round turn 4 on the power, nice and early. Can we do something? Oh, I thought about going up the inside, but I think I ended up out braking myself there. Look at that. We've only got 3 laps to go after this one, so let's use some of this power mode 2, see if we can close down Espargaro. Quite frustrating really, we're showing good pace, but can't find a way past the Honda man. 26.5, another solid lap time, but Espargaro, he's still hanging on to P6. I need to get past him on this lap if we want any chance of getting into the top 5. Look how deep I am into there. Come on, let's pull it together. Let's find an overtake. Trying something on the brakes into turn 4. What about the exit? Side by side if we can outbrake him into turn 5. Come on. Come on, we're on the outside though. This isn't where we want to be. Oh, we do. Oh, on the grass. He's going to get back at us. Surely. Come on, through turn 8. Push him out wide. Lovely stuff. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. But that racing and fighting wheel to wheel with Espargaro's cost us some time. Look at the left hand side of the rear tyre. Oh my god, we're going to have no tyre left come the last lap. So we're going to be tiptoeing around this final sector, which is where the tyre takes a beating. So 2 laps to go when we cross the line. Can we close down Viñales and get P5? Well, we're going to try, aren't we? We're going to try. Oliveira 25.9, that's insane. 26.4 from us, very consistent from us, but the pace seems to be going to the next level. But Oliveira is, yeah, he's gone. Look at that. Oliveira's surely got the win in the bag today. 25.8, another solid lap time from Oliveira. 26.4 again. God, I don't think we're going to get Viñales, but never say never. You know what? You never know what's going to happen. But Oliveira could take the lead today if things finish as it is. Not long to go now, final few corners, and look at the left hand side of our rear tyre, and Marquez getting a bit of a wiggle through there, but just about staying on. Here we go then, power mode 2, but it's going to be too little too late. We're not going to be able to get Maverick Viñales, but we've dropped Paul Espargaro. Everyone wiggling the rear end around that final corner, and look at that on the left. Oliveira takes the win, another 26.4 I think that lap time was. We couldn't break into the 25s. No one else could really. Look at that, only Oliveira can. Oh, then, as I thought, Oliveira takes the lead in the championship, and he has a 3-point lead over us, and Marquez is 12 points back from us. So it's all going to come down to this final episode next, which is going to be Malaysia and then Valencia. So Malaysia, I'm feeling pretty confident. If we can get a win there, retake the lead of the championship, heading into Valencia, then it's all going to come down to the wire. But you know, these two, Oliveira and Marquez, they're going to make it difficult. So make sure you stay tuned for the next episode. We're currently in the team championship. Suzuki are our main rivals there. And to be honest, constructors, we're looking fairly good. So there you have it, the penultimate episode of the 2021 modded career mode. We need to decide, do we want another season of this before MotoGP 21? Do we try and do another season in March and beginning of April before the new game launches? Let me know down below. I'm kind of in two minds. If so, let me know which rider and everything like that. But for now, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one.